teenage girl wax doll, and like there's this evil genius kind of scientist guy who's looks like he's right out of a Looney Tunes show. It's a really neat, funny little manga series, and I'm pretty sure volume 6, I know volume 6 is out, and I think there's a volume 7. Gamer's Heaven was about this guy being able to go into, like, he got this game that reflected real life, and he ended up, I remember at one point he defeats this boss that looks like a classmate of his, and when he kills her in the game, she disappears from real life, and he's trying to figure out what happened. And they only brought out 2 volumes because it was fucking ADV, and then ADV went under. Code Geass, Nightmare of Nunnally. What if Nunnally got Geass powers? Really interesting, need to get the rest of it. Train Man, I'm missing the last volume. Kilala Princess, Kingdom Hearts for Girls. It's pretty much her going through the Disney princess worlds and having to find stuff, and it was actually really cool. And they only brought out the first 4 volumes in English, and they stopped, and it, pissed me off. Mabarajo, I traded a friend a manga for this, and this is the only 2 volumes that are around. Really interesting. I'm a big Devil May Cry fan, and especially of the 3rd game, so I bought the manga. And unfortunately, we only ever got these 2. What was it? Code Virgil? Yeah, Code Dante and Code Virgil. There was supposed to be a 3rd one called Code Lady, but it was never actually released. And I found this at a used bookstore for I think a couple of dollars, and I bought it. I know there's a 2nd one. I need to buy it. I've got a bunch of random Fruit Basket volumes. These are all things all of these I found in thrift stores. Every single one. I've got like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 18, 19. No, actually, these were given to me. 18, 19 were given to me. I apologize. All of these, though, I found in thrift stores. I just don't have the first one. Let's see. I bought this from my Walden Books when it was closing down, just because it was cheap and it looked interesting, and it's actually very interesting, and there's a whole bunch of volumes out. I just haven't gotten any more. Sailor Moon novels from Smile. I buy these whenever I can find them, and I need to get more. King of Bandit Jing. I really like the anime, I really like the OVA, so I was getting the manga. I don't have much of it. Mega Man Anti-Warrior. I bought the first volume. I got all of these off of a friend that I'm not sure if I ever paid him for them, so that's something I should really look into, because he might not have gotten paid, and that would be really bad. Katakuri Odette. This is one of those things where the manga people who publish manga can't get pissed at me, because I found this online before it was licensed and started reading the scanlations, and look, when it was released, I got the first volume, and there's a whole bunch of other volumes out right now, and I need to get them because I love that manga. It's about her. She's a robot that wants to be more human, and like as it goes on, like she's acting more and more human as time passes. It's such a good manga. Now I won't go back on its shelf. Dear S, just got a couple random volumes 7 and 1. I forget why I have random volume 7. I can't remember exactly what I did to get it. You're My Secret, another body switching thing between a guy and a girl. Like I said, I find that kind of funny and interesting, so I wanted to read it. ADV only brought out 1 volume, and that's the 1 volume I have. I need to start buying the Tokyo Pop. I haven't had money for manga in a while, which is why a lot of my stuff isn't up to date anymore. Happy Lesson, only ever 1 volume brought out. Oh yeah, Ninja Girls, another thing that I was reading before it was licensed, and then when it was licensed, I bought it. And there's a whole bunch of more volumes of that I need to get. I just kind of ended up with this. It's not bad. I do kind of want to continue it. Candidate for Goddess. I really want all of the manga of this, even though it ends on like volume 5. Oh yeah, Archlord. I found this in a Goodwill, bought it. It's really interesting, but I'm not really sure if there's any more to it because I've never seen it. X-Men Misfits, another thing that I bought because it was cheap, and of course it was X-Men manga format. I wanted to check it out. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think the 2nd volume's out by now. Rosario, I forget where I got my copy of Rosario. Yeah, I'm sorry that the camera keeps going down. I need to get more of Rosario, and there's a whole bunch I know. I found this for like $1 in a used bookstore, Leaders High. It's actually really cute and funny. I think this is all there is of it, though. Another thrift store, Ocarina of Time manga. I need to get the rest of it. My Dearest Devil Princess. Now this is volume 2 because my friend had volume 1 and I'd already read it and I just really wanted to read volume 2, so I bought it and I was planning on getting volume 1 later. And then a Broccoli Books went under, and so only the first 2 volumes of this were ever released, and it kind of pisses me off because I was really enjoying it. It's the same thing with this. It's like Witch Class, Infinity Studios. It's actually a neat little manga series. It starts getting really interesting in volume 2, and then there's no more brought out. Until the Full Moon. Looks like a yaoi, doesn't it? It's kind of pretty much one of the vampire of these are both kind of vampires. One of them's a vampire, one of them's a werewolf. Instead, I forget exactly why, it was some weird ass shit, but on the full moon, instead of turning into a werewolf, he turns into a girl. And I've already established that I find the gender bending stuff interesting and amusing and funny and all that, so I bought the first volume, and I got this at AWA, the Super Happy Fun. So yeah, see there's the guy as a girl. It's cute enough. Onigai Teacher, because, you know, it's awesome. Finally found a copy of the Mizuho and Kei's Diary novel, which is kind of, this whole thing is about them trying to have sex, which is really weird. The Onigai Twins manga, which is the only 1 volume. I need to get the 2 novels. Here's something, all 4 volumes of this, Eternal Alice Rondo. I can't really explain what this is about. You would just have to look it up. It's way too weird for me to explain it. But I really enjoyed it. It came out as Kagehime, as an anime, and I watched the anime and I was like, huh, that wasn't that bad. I would kind of avoid the anime. There's a girl in the anime that likes this other girl to the point that she's a stalker who will save the gum that girl was chewing. It creeps me the fuck out. Thankfully, that doesn't happen in the manga. They kept that creepy, stupid shit out. It has like this tie to Alice in Wonderland. Like there's Alice in Wonderland, and then there's, you know, Into the Looking Glass, and then it was like the author was supposed to write a 3rd one called Endless Alice. And the story is about him fighting this battle to get the pages from young girls' hearts that will allow him to find the Eternal Alice thing. And it was interesting enough. This is probably the rarest manga thing I have. The G Gundam Technical Manual. It's just got a whole bunch of stats about the Gundams. It even has a picture in here of what the... Well, I'm going to put the camera down. You get the look. And we're back. I cut the video off because I was taking forever to find that stuff. You remember all of the Shuffle Alliance Gundams? Well, there's the concept art for what the King of Hearts Gundam looked like when he fought in the battle. And yeah, that's kind of something you don't really see because it never showed up in the anime. And they have like little stats there. It's a really cool little thing, and I've said, G Gundam is my favorite Gundam series. So yeah. And I've got my darker than black plushie cat, Kona, Pikachu. I forget which one that was called. And Eevee here is standing on all my Sabrina the Manga issues that I managed to get. I do not have the entire set. I'm missing quite a few volumes, which pisses me off. Why can't you back order shit like Sabrina the Manga and Archie Comics and shit? Like Archie Comics does not do back orders, except for maybe their Sonic, and it kind of pisses me off, because I want the rest of that Sabrina stuff and I cannot find it. And just real quick for the comic books, I have Dark Water, Volume 1. I was pretty sure I had Volume 2. Maybe I don't. No, there it is. Volume 2. I have Ryan and Batman Beyond, Rival Schools, Rival Schools, Rival Schools. just because I can. The first issue of the new Batman Beyond, and then I never managed to get any more. Phantom Quest Corp, just random. Robotech 2 The Sentinels, random. Another Sentinels, the random. It was just like random stuff I found in used bookstores. All 4 volumes of Black Magic, which was okay. My pride and joy, I have all 4 volumes of They Were 11. The manga series to an anime that I really enjoy. I highly suggest checking this out because this story is awesome. Here is something, Sly Cooper. Sly Cooper issue 2. Bullet Witch. They had a random issue, volume 0. It was like any video game comics I collect. I don't have all of them. Random Robotech Genesis. Sentinel. I was really enjoying this, but I only have up to like volume 4, and then I don't have any more. I really need to get more. Oh yeah, this thingy. I got one of these for Christmas or something, and I put it together, and it comes with this little comic that I've just kept. You know, I really probably shouldn't have. I won this at an anime contest. They were having an anime quiz, and I won this. It was just a random thingy. And why do I have this? I think this. Yeah, this is just my extra copy of Volume 1 of Black Magic. I don't really know what to do with it. Some Digimon stuff, comics. The first issue of Futaba Unchained, which came with this weird manga file thing with it. I bought this, and then I started finding the actual, manga things, and I just bought those. And, well, alright. Oh god, yeah, the light's all wrong. Okay, here we go. This is better, even though this side of my face is all dark. That's my manga collection. This video has probably gone on much longer than I wanted. But hey, this is my personal channel. For those of you who are interested, I hope you had a good time seeing what manga I had. And if you have any suggestions, just stuff you think I'd like to read after seeing what I have, let me know. If you have any volumes that I don't have and you're willing to sell them for like really cheap, like just a few bucks or something, let me know. I'll take them off your hands. If you have any of the Sabrina comics or know where I can get any of the Sabrina manga comics, email, private message me. I will tell you what volumes I have and which ones I'm missing, because I really want to collect all of those. And yes, I know everybody says eBay, but I haven't had much luck with eBay, so that's it for me. See you later.